Libra, thank you for being here at Tarot with Viper. We're going to get into the weekly reading for the 19th of January. We're going to see what Spirit has to share with you for this week coming up. Please like, share, subscribe, and do all the things that are going to help me grow. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's just get into it and see what needs to be said for this week. If you find yourself here after this time period, please trust that there is a message in here. My readings are timeless, okay? And I trust that Spirit has put it in front of you for a reason. There are no coincidences. Everything has a correlation in this beautiful universe, okay? Interesting how I said that because I haven't said that in any of my other readings. And again, nothing's a coincidence. There's a reason why that was shared in this message. So let's see what wants to come out for you. Now, as you know, maybe, or maybe not if you're not been here before, is that I'm a Libra sun. I also have a, I want to say Libra Venus, which I don't. I have no, wait, do I? I can't remember. I don't know why I'm sharing that with you either. So maybe you need to go look up where your Venus is in your birth chart and come back to us. I don't know why I said that either. Weird. The Magician, baby. I don't know, I feel really good in this reading. I'm getting goosebumps up and down my arm already. Wow, okay. Let's see if we can keep it going. For Libra, for the week of 19th of January, Queen of Cups, yes, yes. The Lovers, but I'm taking it the right way around. Okay, what else? Fucking, sorry. 10 of Cups, all right. Okay, so what else do we gotta say about this for Libra? Ooh, all right, bit of juice up in here. All right. Okay, so I try to put the cards a little bit in your view so you can see them. Okay, so I'm taking you as the Queen of Cups in this reading. You've got your Libra card here. I love that. You've got Justice sitting over here right next to the Devil. We will find out what that Devil's about. Sorry. And then we got the Three of Wands at the end. Okay, so I'm hearing this, so I'm say that you've done a lot of work. Okay, you have put in the work, Libra. You are the magician of your reality, and you know it. Okay. That's why this Devil doesn't scare me so much. It's kind of like, all right, we'll get there, we'll get there. You're the Queen of Cups. You've really in control of your reality. You're emotional. She's like looking super intensely at this cup though. You see? She's like, I got my damn cup. I'm gonna protect that cup. And the Lovers comes in. So this could be a new connection, or I'm feeling a connection that might be from the past. The Ten of Cups here is beautiful too. And then we get to Justice, which might be you evaluating this connection. I think we're definitely going to have to clarify a little bit of this when we get to this point, because this is very clear. This is the past, this is kind of the present, and this is the future. I feel like you're weighing out the options here a little bit. And you know you're not going to get chained to no Devil. You definitely know that. And you might be looking for a new beginning here. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, can we please clarify? Okay, so this is someone younger coming in with a cup. Okay, that's pretty clear. This does feel like a bit of a lovey thing, okay? Can you clarify? Oh my God. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Star. The Hanged Man, Two of Cups. Oh my God. But I want to know about this Devil. Who beat this Devil? What's this? Okay, so as I said, someone's come in with a cup and you're the Queen of Cups. You're like, yeah, I'm like the Magician. I'm the Queen of Cups. My higher self is really in tune with this Lover's card. I know what I'm worth. I'm worth the 10 of Cups. That's how that's feeling. And it feels like when we get to Justice, it's a bit like I'm balancing the scales here. Is this worthy of my time? Does the Devil get to come into this at all? Is it going to come into this? Now with the Knight of Cups, this is, you know, that other person. Could be someone a bit younger than you. Could have blonde hair. And with the Two of Swords like this in reverse, to me, it feels like you've let this person come through. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like I'm going to have to clarify the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands a little bit. But this is ultimately leading to healing. With this coming out the end, I feel like this is going to be a healing connection. Even if it doesn't last the long term, which maybe you don't want to hear that, I believe that any connection that comes into our life is no coincidence. It's for our evolution. It's either to teach us how to put in better boundaries, how to disconnect from this devil, how to love ourselves more fully. So I fully trust that when people are put in our path and when they leave, that there's a reason for it, and that's okay. That's understanding the Magician, okay? That's this Magician energy. And it's also karmic justice, okay? It's clearing out our past karma. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands with this book. When I've been saying this quite a bit, but when I feel this urge to clarify, it's because, sorry, my phone's on low battery. It's because I trust that there's a message in here that needs to be said in the exact way that this book has it, okay? You are on a path to success and there's great potential. There's still hard work to be done, but you have all the tools you need to thrive. Copper will help you, give you the energy, endurance, and that will be required. Focus on your sacral chakra. Keep your emotions in check and focus on the task at hand. Your work is helpful to others and worthwhile. Be creative when you're looking for a solution. Okay, this is great because I feel like Spirit's saying a little bit like, the advice here is to not, okay, don't get caught in the karmic loop, okay? Focus back on your work. If this love connection is supposed to work out, it will, okay? But your advice is to work. Focus on what you're building. Don't get pulled into like checking your phone all the time to see if they're gonna message, because that's that devil. That's being chained to the devil. That's being chained to poor attachment theory, like poor attachment styles, which is like anxious, avoidant. Like you've done so much work to become secure. And if you don't know attachment theory, please look it up. I harp on about it a lot on my channel, and I will keep sharing this because I feel like it's for our highest good to understand these sort of concepts. I'm speaking very quick, very concise, and I feel like that is part of this beautiful Libra energy that I love. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the Page of Wands, which, sorry, where are you, Page of Wands? Sorry. The time for harvest, your dreams is near, but you should always be careful for what you ask for because you might get it. The rewards are not always as you envision them. Avoid a world of make-believe and act on what you see with your eyes. Sometimes others will bring you information or gifts which may help you, but you will decide for yourself what is worth listening to and acting on. That's kind of what I'm trying to say about like, this person is coming with their knight, right? And you've been like, yeah, come in. I'm not holding my swords up to you. Don't get caught in poor attachment, past attachment styles that you might have already been in. You are secure. You're the Queen of Cups. You're the Magician. You know that the devil is always there lurking, calling you to get attached in a bad way. You're working hard for your goals, and this is leading to healing for you. Okay, it's also leading to like a new beginning, a new chapter. Like, I'm gonna go catch that boat to my next portal is what I wanted to say, which is interesting. I feel like Spirit's asking on the bottom of the deck, is asking you with this Two of Cups to have a new perspective, which is what I'm trying to say by you are a secure attachment. If you've done the work, if you haven't, that's okay. You can do it. I'm just talking so aggressively. This energy is like fierce. I feel like Spirit's really wanting me to push to you, like, you got this. Don't get pulled into poor attachment theory with this Knight of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups. There's healing coming. You really got this, is how it's coming through to me. Let's pull a Medicine Oracle card. What kind of healing message do we have for Libra for this period? Healing for Libra, for the spell on the Eight of Pentacles. Healing. Yes, I support you on your path of healing. Yeah, man, don't get pulled back. Emotions are an emotional creature. Fertilize that great power. Okay. Inner Temple Oracle. Let's pull one for Libra. Plenty. Yeah, man, you are plentiful. You know it too. I know you know it. Okay. My phone's on low battery. I've only got 10%, so I'm gonna go get my charger. I'm sorry to interrupt the reading like this, but I will be back in 1 second. Maybe you have some low battery at the moment too. All right, turn that one at the wall. Make sure it's all. Okay, let's read the emotions. I feel so good about this. Like, I know you got this. And you know, it's awesome that you've let a new connection come in. I know that can be really hard for people when they've healed because they don't want to go backwards. Definitely felt that myself. But like, trust that you have the skills to keep going. And like, I feel like this could be very healing for you. Okay? But Spirit's warning you about this past attachment that you've had. Okay? I hope you understand about attachment theory and that that's not all of it too confusing for you. $82.10 completion. Okay. I am your precious ally, the infinite and whimsical range of emotions, the memory of your feelings, the spice of your creative and relational life. Our Western civilization has fostered intellect and rationality, but has neglected the emotional side. Women who are emotional creatures par excellence. We distrust the emotional realm, which is such a pity. Our daring emotions, joy, sadness, anger, our intelligent movement of the body, even more so than our psychological integrity, physiological integrity. They contribute to our psychological... Bit of a wordplay there. Might be tripping up on your words. Psychological well-being. Emotions are also intimately connected to our memory. And I feel like that is really what I'm trying to say here. It's like, you might have fear that you're going to fall back into an anxious or avoidant attachment style with this Knight of Cups. And that would be equaling the devil. that would be getting chained back into a cycle that you've already healed from. Spirit is really saying to counteract that, focus on your work, focus on what you're growing, focus on yourself, stay in balance. You are justice, and healing is on the way, okay? That if you can do that, that will really solidify that you have healed. It's really lovely how this is coming through. I'm also going to read the plenty, but I'm going to try to do it quickly for you, Libra. Because sometimes I struggle. It's like I don't want to be reading the whole time I'm in this space. But 1, 2, 8. Abundance, gratitude, receiving, overflowing, more than enough, harvest, success, manifestation, balance. And I have that sitting right on justice. Plenty is a reflection of overspilling bounty, goodness, abundance, flow, ease, and joy. The earth is naturally abundant and plentiful. However, if some of us take more than we need, if we hoard and grab and get greedy, there won't be enough for everyone. This is where the planet is right now. Okay? If this card appears with plenty right side up, this is a very welcome message that the harmony and balance are either here or on their way. Harmony is here, okay? You are the harmony. You know it. You've done great work. You're the magician. You're the Queen of Cups. You're the star. Keep going forward, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment if this resonated with you. I'd love to hear how this is showing up in your own life. Really beautiful message for us Libras. Thank you so much.